सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. In Mahabharata, there are 3 diamonds they are called Bhagavad Gita, Vishnu Sahasranama and Sanath Sujathiyam. We can call it as Ratnatrayam. Mahabharatam is like a Ratna Petika, a box that which contains 3 diamonds. Whole Mahabharata, if you take it, a jewel box. In that jewel box there are 3 diamonds. One is Bhagavad Gita, another is Vishnu Sahasranama, third one is Sanath Sujathiyam. This Sanath Sujathiyam and Bhagavad Gita, Vishnu Sahasranama, even though they are within Mahabharata, but they appear as a different, unique texts. They have their own place. Even though they are part of Mahabharata, but many of us, we don't remember Mahabharata when we study Vishnu Sahasranama, Sanath Sujathiyam, even Bhagavad Gita. Many people do not know because they have that much significance and they have that much content within them. Individually, those 3 texts are very unique texts. Therefore, we can call 3 of them as Ratnatrayam. This Sanath Sujathiyam is a text, the dialogue between Dhritarashtra and Sanath Sujata. It is a dialogue between Sanath Sujata and Dhritarashtra. All our scriptures, Chandogya, Khathopanishad, or any other Upanishads you take, all are in Bhagavad Gita, all are in dialogue form. In Chandogya, we can see Sanat Kumara and Narada, so dialogue form is there. Khathopanishad, Nachiketa and Yamadharmaraja, dialogue form. In Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna and Krishna, dialogue form. Similarly, here also, the teaching Brahma Tattvopadesham by Sanath Sujata to Dhritarashtra is also in a dialogue form. Samvada Rupena. Samvada Rupam means Prashna and Uttaram. Samvada Rupena, not argument. Samvadam means Prashna Uttara Rupena. So this is Sanath Sujathiyam, that Sanath Kumaras are 4 in number. 4th one is called Sanath Sujata. Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanath Kumara, Sanath Sujata. 4 of them are called Brahma Manasa Putra. Brahma Manasa Putraha. From childhood onwards, they took Nivritti Dharma. From childhood onwards, they are called young eternal boys. In English, we can say Sanath Kumaras means what? Young eternal boys. Ever young, Kumaras. They never become old. eternal, and means Chiranjivas. They live up to Kalpam. Until the completion of the Kalpa, they live. Sanat Kumara, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanath Sujata, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara, Sanath Sujata. All of them are called as Sanat Kumaras. At the time of creation, this Bhagavan made two groups, Pravritti Marga for Grihasthas, activity life, Pravritti Marga, household life, and Nivritti Marga for Sannyasis. These Nivritti Marga or Nivritti Dharma people, they never enter into Grihastha. The Pravritti Dharma means those people who take active life, those people enter into Grihastha. So many Kshatriyas and many Brahmanas enter into Grihastha. They take Pravritti Dharma. Either they can perform actions through Sakamataya or Nishkamataya. These Nivritti Dharma, they are sannyasis. They are called sannyasis. Directly they go to sannyasa ashrama, given by Bhagavan himself. Why Bhagavan gave like this? Depend on their swabhava, pravritti, their nature, their swabhava. They have lot of detachment by birth. Detachment called vairagyam. Because of that vairagyam in childhood itself, so they are suitable for nivritti dharma. Some people are suitable only for grihastha dharma. They don't have detachment mind. Detachment means vairagyam. That detachment won't be there in them. They are fit for grihastha ashrama. They have attachment with the world, people, so they are fit enough to enter into grihastha ashrama. Then what? These grihasthas, among them also, some people perform that dharma duties sakamataya for material benefits. Ihaloka paraloka phalam. They perform the rituals or any vratams or anything, upasanas, they perform. That is called sakama karma. In grihasthas itself, householders themselves are two types. Aihi kamushmika phalam. They want only material benefits. They get lot of money here in this world, and they get higher lokas like Swarga Loka, etc. But in Grihastha Ashrama itself, there are some Grihasthas, they take Nishkama Karma. They also perform rituals, they also do meditation, but without expecting any materialistic pleasures. Without expecting any name or fame or wealth or swarga, nothing. Same actions they do. Both of them have pravritti. In the pravritti, only two types. Sakama pravritti, nishkama pravritti. Sannyasis are nivritti. This is nivritti. In Kathopanishad language, this is Shreyaha, this is Preyaha. Nivritti dharma is Shreyo marga, Pravritti dharma is Preyo marga. In this Preyo marga also grihasthas, if they perform nishkamataya, without expecting any worldly pleasures, wealth, prosperity, name, fame, they want only for chitta shuddhi. Ishwaragnyaya they do, and they surrender to God, and they want only what now? They want only Bhagavan, not any worldly things. Therefore, they are called Nishkama Karmis or Karma Yogis. This Nishkama Karma, which is the ground that prepares the person for this Nivritti. This Nishkama Karma, even though the Grihasthas perform all rituals, these Grihasthas, Nishkama Karma, is a sadhanam for Nivritti Dharma. Nishkama Rupa Pravritti Dharma, okay, Nishkama Rupa Pravritti Dharma is a sadhanam, means for Nivritti Dharma, which is Nishreyasam. Nishreyas means what? Moksha. Nishreyas means moksha nartha. Atma Jnanam. Nishreyas. So, Sakama Karma, Nishkama Karma and Nishreyas. Suppose we are in Sakama Karma, suppose. Still we are asking for a house, car, all those things, material things. Better slowly shift yourself to Nishkama Karma. Gradually. Don't ask worldly things, all petty things, going near the Bhagavan and asking for small things. Reduce asking for worldly things. If you want to know the secret, if you ask Nishkama Phalam, Bhagavan includes Sakama also there. Unintelligent people not knowing this Phalam, in 100, 99 included or not? 50 included or not? 60 included or not? Ask for 100. Don't ask for 50. Don't ask for 20. Ask for 100. If you ask for 100, what are all there? 20 is there, 30 is there, 40 is there, 50 is there. Are you getting the point? Subtle point. Similarly, if you ask for Nishkama Phalam, the Nishkama Karmataya Chitta Shuddhi Phalam, if you ask, in that all Sakama benefits are also included. Because Bhagavan has to give you Nishreyasam. Nishreyasam means moksha. What are all you require for moksha, Bhagavan include. Yavanartha Budapane Sarvatap Samplutodake. So in Nishreyasam everything is included, but we never believe. That is what problem. We never trust in that Bhagavan's words. We have to trust. If you ask this Nishreyasam, all will come. If you ask only prayers, that Sakama, only that much. If you ask only Nishkama, only that much you get. Not this. So I hope you are all intelligent enough. You ask for Nivritti Dharma, Nishreyasam or Moksha. So Sanat Kumaras are those Kumaras who took to that Nivritti Dharma. So Brahma Tattvopadesha they take up from childhood itself. Brahmaji himself taught this Brahma Vidya to Sanat Kumaras. In this temple you have seen that Dakshinamurti sitting center. The four Maharshis are there. 4 Rishis, no? All of them are called Sanat Kumaras. So, Sanat Kumaras are sitting, Dakshinamurti, Lord Dakshinamurti is teaching straight away to the Sanath Kumaras. That Sanath Kumara, among those 4, one Sanath Sujata is one who is giving Brahma Tattvopadesha to Dhritarashtra. Sometimes the Vakta, the teacher, who is giving this teaching to whom? A Jignasu. who is a mumukshu, who is very much interested in getting liberation or moksha. He is called Jignasu. Vakta, a teacher, Brahmanishta Guru, teaching the Brahma Vidya, addressing whom? Addressing a mumukshu. Who is that mumukshu? Whoever is having tivra vairagyam, intense detachment towards worldly things, tivra mumukshu, or jignasu, jnatum ichha jignasa, jignasa asya asti iti jignasuhu. The one who is desirous of knowing is called jignasu. Even though hundreds of students are sitting in front of that Vakta, the teacher, really speaking, these words are going and reaching to whom? That Jignasu. If 100 students are Jignasu, words are going to all of them. Suppose among hundreds, there are only 4 or 5 Jignasus, real mumukshus, those who are having vairagyam, sufficient vairagyam. Vairagyam in the sense, who is not interested in these mundane worldly pleasures and who is having intense desire for moksha, Brahma, Tattvam. These words are going to that person only. Even though Vakta is one, Sishyas are 100, 100 Sishyas must be Jignasus. Suppose 50 Jignasus are there among 100. These Vakta words, Vakta means speaker, the teacher, words are going to whom? Jignasu. Real Sishya Nartham. That Jignasu, Mumukshu alone is the real Shishya, real disciple. Why? The teacher is not giving any certificate or giving any medal. You are the real Shishya. That student is a real Shishya because he is a Jignasu. These words are relevant. They make some sense to that person. When the student is Jignasu or Mumukshu, the Vakta, the speaker, words are relevant. They are making some sense to that Shishya. Yes, therefore, others are all are Shishya Prayaha, as though students, but they are not real students. கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமாக இருக்கும் கேட்குறதுக்கு. It is little difficult to swallow. So, the teacher words are relevant to those students who are all having this detachment, vairagyam, vivekam, tivra mumukshutvam. So, real Shishya alone grasps this teaching. Real Shishya is one, tivra mumukshu. Am I tivra mumukshu or not? If I am a tivra mumukshu, my teacher's words are relevant, significant for me. And the teacher's statements, words are directly just entering into my head. They cannot go this side or that side. So, 2 types of students. Real Sishyas and unreal Sishyas. They are called Sishya Prayaha, as though Sishyas. Sishya Prayaha ante as though Sishyas. Dhritarashtra comes under Sishya Prayaha. Okay? Don't think that Swamini is addressing me alone. Okay? The whole thing why I am presenting, Dhritarashtra comes under second category. What is second category? Sishya Prayaha. Why he is Sishya Prayaha? He is not having intense desire for moksha. He is not a jignasu. He is not a mumukshu. Jignasu is one who is having that nitya vairagyam. Eppume, that is born out of viveka he has got. But Dhritarashtra has got a temporary vairagyam. Tatkalika vairagyam. Not real vairagyam, temporary vairagyam. Grapes are sour vairagyam. Grapes are sour vairagyam. Therefore, Dhritarashtra is Shishya Prayaha. Why Dhritarashtra is Shishya Prayaha? Because the context is here. Whether Dhritarashtra attained Brahmagnanam or not is not the question. In the name of Dhritarashtra, Sanath Sujata presented a great, the significant Brahma Vidya, which is the most powerful, the Tattva Jnanam he has presented is relevant for a significant for a Tivra Mumukshu. Whether Dhritarashtra attained Brahma Jnanam or not, we don't bother. But whoever studies Sanath Sujathiyam, that real Mumukshu definitely will get moksha. No doubt in that. Tivra Mumukshu or Jignasu, if he or she studies Sanath Sujathiyam, definitely get Atma Jnanam or moksha. Don't compare with Dhritarashtra, okay? Even though they are not totally qualified, out of compassion, many sannyasis means sages, taught to grihastha kshatriyas. Because the teaching will go in future generations, other people will be benefited. Whether the student is benefited or not, but the teaching is going to be beneficial to the future generation. Keeping that in their mind, many sages gave their teaching even for unqualified grihasthas, because they asked for. Without a total vairagyam, without total viveka, they have asked for. Like that, so many examples in our scriptures. Among so many examples, one is Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra is not a qualified student, remember. So we have to get benefit through this dialogue. Sishya, how this Sishya is here in this dialogue, forget about him. But what are the questions he has asked, how relevant they are, and what is the answer given by Sanath Sujata, that is most important for us here. Now the context is here, why Dhritarashtra temporarily got Vairagyam. At least he has got Vairagyam temporarily. How he got? Why he has got that? The context is, you know that context, all of you, Mahabharata. In that, when Pandavas claimed their kingdom, Pandavas asked for 5 villages after completing Aranyavasam and Ajnatavasam. They asked Kauravas, and they sent a word through Krishna. That time Pandavas sent a message through Krishna. Even Kauravas are not ready to give half kingdom. At least if they give 5 villages, we are happy. Yudhishthira said, I want to avoid war, yuddham. Even they give 5 villages are enough. This is what Krishna asked. But what Kauravas said, Duryodhana said, no. If they want kingdom, let them come and fight. I don't want to give even one house also. In one village, 5 houses, not 5 houses, even one house also I don't want to give. Then Sanjaya also sent by Dhritarashtra. Sanjaya went there and let Pandavas continue in the forest. This is what Dhritarashtra's intention. Dhritarashtra's intention is Pandavas should not claim the kingdom. Anyhow, they are habituated to live in forest. Anyhow, they are habituated to live that whatever available anywhere. They can manage even without kingdom also. So Dhritarashtra is because of Putra Mamakara. The Putra Mamakara, he sent a word. Pandavas can continue there. Sanjaya went there and just to give the message of this Dhritarashtra, and Kauravas are talking like this. If you want kingdom, you have to fight. Otherwise, stay there itself. And Sanjaya got the news from all Pandavas, mainly Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira said, if Kauravas give even 5 villages, we are happy. If they don't give whatever has to come legitimately to us, we are all ready to fight. Finally, Yudhishthira said, we are going to fight. And we are going to get it back even through war. We don't mind. Finally, they have come to conclusion. The last resort. We fight with Kauravas and we'll get back our kingdom. And Sanjaya came with that message. Once Sanjaya came with that message, when he reached that kingdom, to Dhritarashtra, it's too late in the night. And Dhritarashtra eagerly waiting. What Pandavas said? What Pandavas said? Sanjaya said, I am so tired. Tomorrow I will reveal in the assembly what Pandavas said. What one word Sanjaya said? Pandavas are very powerful, dharmic, they are very noble. One word he said and left. Yudhishthira's message, tomorrow I will tell you in the assembly, in the darbar. Sanjaya left and Dhritarashtra is not able to sleep. Word, Pandavas are ready to fight if you don't give the kingdom. This word he said and went. Pandavas are ready to fight if you don't give the kingdom. What exactly he said, I will tell you later. Then Dhritarashtra, throughout the night, he is not able to sleep. He called Vidura. Vidura is an Amsha of Yamadharmaraja. Yamadharmaraja Amsha Vidura. Very noble and very pious person, Vidura. Dharmic person. Dhritarashtra's brother. Dhritarashtra sent a word to Vidura to come. And Vidura always come and say nice words. So when he is so unhappy, his mind is very restless. Dhritarashtra always want to listen some soothing words from Vidura. Dhritarashtra wants to listen from Vidura. So in the midnight, he sent a word to Vidura. Vidura came and Dhritarashtra asked Vidura, please tell me some soothing words to me. I am not able to sleep. Then Vidura is talking. And Dhritarashtra is visualizing whole thing. Pandavas are going to come, and Arjuna, Bhima, they are going to kill all the Kauravas. Whole thing he is imagining. All Kauravas are going to die. He is seeing the dead bodies of Duryodhana mentally. He is imagining. Just like these people, when you go to biopsy checkup, some biopsy or master checkup, before that report comes, this person imagines so many diseases, which are all not at all there, and not sleeping also. Report, the doctor said at least 2 days in a parvala. Come after 1 week. In the 1 week, this person will not sleep at all. After 1 week, what doctor says? You don't have anything, no problem at all. 1 week, no sleep at all. But that imagination is so powerful. So he is visualizing the whole war and people are dying. There are all these things he is imagining inside. Because that he could not withstand, so that's why you want to listen from Vidura, what is death? Hey Vidura, tell me, what is death? Because he is thinking about Maranam of all Kauravas. Please tell me, what is death? You know anything about something, death? Is there death? If person dies, what happens? Like same Nachiketas Madri. If person dies, what will happen to him? He is asking. About Mrityu, he is asking. Then Vidura is very happy. Oh, Dhritarashtra is asking nice questions. Because brother, one's own brother. He is giving lot of things and telling, and he is asking very high things, Brahman, this Mrityu, what are all these things and all. Then Vidura is often talking to Dhritarashtra. It is, he is released from Bhratra Ranam. By saying Vidura, giving good words to Dhritarashtra, it is as though released from the Bhratra Ranam. Vidura is very happy and very compassionate also to give this. This is the nice time, right time. Let me utilize this time. He is asking such a deeper aspects of this creation and all. So what he did, he said to Dhritarashtra, oh my dear brother, I am not supposed to reveal this truth. I know about what is Mrityu, but I am not a qualified person to talk about Brahman, because I am not a Brahmana. I am not a Kshatriya. I am born to a servant who is servant maid. So I am not qualified. According to Shastra, all can get knowledge. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras, all can listen. Shudras can overhear. When the teacher is teaching to Brahmanas, Shudra also can sit and listen. He can also get Brahmagnana. He can also attain moksha. But he is not supposed to teach. Kshatriya also can get Jnanam. Kshatriya also can attain moksha. They can hear, but they are not supposed to teach. Even Vaishyas also can hear, but they also can get moksha, but they cannot teach. This is the rule, Shastra rule. So Brahmana dharma alone is that he can learn, he can teach. You can teach Dharma Shastra. Brahmana, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Shudras, all they can talk about Dharma Shastra. But Brahma Vidya only can be revealed by Brahmanas. So I am not qualified enough. So they don't have any inferiority complex. Why we should not say, why we should not chant Gayatri Mantra, why we should not chant Purusha Suktam. In the Madre, inferiority complex they don't have. Why Because they know the truth. They know the truth. The person who knows the truth, who knows the Shastra, he follows Shastra injunctions. Who do not know Shastra, who do not know the truth, they always blame the Shastra and they are always carried away by this caste feeling, varna, ashrama feeling. They're all having lot of feelings, male, female. This female, no, by generally people, why we should not chant this, why we should not chant this, why you are bothered about why you should not chant. Study what you have to study. Why you want to think about all these complexes? Why you want to enter into complexity in there? Better avoid all those things. Learn Brahma Vidya, get moksha. Who asked? Who can avoid you? Who can prevent you? Why these only Brahmanas should chant? Why Sudras chant? Why they have only to do? Why you have to enter into arguments? Brahma Vidya la yarume nobody has stopped. There are certain rules, certain things. See the honesty of Vidura. Why I am telling? See the honesty of the Vidura. A person who studies Shastra traditionally, properly, he never violates the rules and regulations of Shastra. A person who do not know the Parampara, Sampradaya, that person alone have got this complex, inferiority complex and blaming. If you know totally, no problem. If you do not know totally, no problem. If you know half, problem. That's why you must be honest. What he did, Vidura? Hey Dhritarashtra, my dear brother, I know about Mrityu, but I am not supposed to teach that. I am not qualified enough to teach that. Vidura never felt, I am born in a low family, I am inferior, why I should not do. And he never started a strike or bandh or anything, no? This caste system, he has never developed. That a person who studies Shastra, they give reverence to Shastric words. As long as you have this caste feeling, that means you are giving importance to caste. You are beyond caste, you are Atma Swarupam, Shastra says. You are holding on to, I am Brahmana, I am Kshatriya, I am Vaishya. Still you are having that caste feeling. How you are fit for Brahma Jnana? Tell me. You just shut all of them, shun them. No. You have to come beyond all those things. No. Then you understand you are not neither Brahmana, nor Kshatriya, nor Shudra, nor Vaishya. But once we have this Varna Dharma, there are for some purpose they have kept in the society. That's all. For healthy purpose only they kept. They don't have any superiority, inferiority, kadeve kadiyad. Really speaking. See the honesty of Vidura here. Then what he did, my dear brother, this opportunity I don't want to miss. Since I am not able to teach you directly, I invoke Sanath Kumaras. I have an opportunity, I have a boon. Whenever I want, Sanath Kumaras will come and bless me. So I invoke on behalf of you, they will come and they will teach you. So he invoked that Sanath Kumaras, Sanath Sujata come, and Sanath Sujata starts the teaching in the first chapter we saw in the last camp. The first chapter topic is, what is Mrityu? Dhritarashtra asked. Then Sanath Sujata said, there is no Mrityu at all. One word. Pramado vai mrityuhu. Negligence. Pramada means not knowing that Atman is called mrityu. Atma ajnanam eva mrityuhu. Atma ajnanam is called pramada. That is called negligence. Negligence means not knowing the Atma Swarupa, one's own real nature, alone is called Mrityu. Because Atma will never die. Body can never be eternal. Atma is ever eternal. Shariram is never eternal. So who is having mrityu? Na? Atma is not having mrityu. Body is going to perish. Its nature. Therefore, there is no mrityu at all. If you want to become Dhanashri or Brahmashri, finally, last end of the first chapter, Sanath Sujata presented. Who can get this jnanam which is beyond mrityu? I have no mrityu at all, no maranam at all. This is called Brahma Jnanam. Who can get this? Whoever is free from abhimana, deha abhimana, ahankara, mamakara, and who is free from this ahankara, mamakara, who follow all the values, such a person alone can become Brahmashri. Other people are all Dhanashri. Sri, all this wealth, property, money, name, fame, all, if you get, you are a Dhanashri. I don't want all these things. If you say, you don't want means what? You don't have a crazy, you don't have any interest or love or craving for all this money, wealth, name, fame, all are ephemeral, temporary. One day or other they will perish. They are not shashvatam. And you want this alone, what will happen? You will become a Brahmashri. Who is that Brahmashri? A Brahmashri is one who is a Muni. Who is Muni? A Muni is one who practices Maunam. With this background, the second chapter, Sanath Sujata is going to start to Dhritarashtra. There are 6 chapters in Sanath Sujathiyam. Sanath Sujatasya idam Sanath Sujathiyam. The teaching given by Sanath Sujata is called Sanath Sujathiyam. Shankaracharya wrote commentaries on these 3 Ratnams. Adi Shankaracharya wrote commentary means bhashyam. Word to word meaning. All are in sloka form. All these 3 Ratnams are in sloka form. Very difficult to understand. Therefore, Shankaracharya wrote bhashyam or commentary, vyakhyanam, we call it as vyakhyanam, to Bhagavad Gita, Vishnu Sahasranama and Sanath Sujathiyam. For all these 3 diamonds, he has written bhashyam. In this Sanath Sujathiyam, there are totally 6 chapters. But Shankaracharya wrote commentary upon only 4 chapters. Shankaracharya always take that part only, Tattvam part. Wherever Brahma Jnana, Brahma Vidya comes, there only he does commentary. In Dharma Shastra and all, you need not do any commentary, because it is Anatma. What is the necessity of a commentary upon that? But if people do not understand this Brahma Vidya properly, there is Mahati Vinashtihi, there is a great loss. Keeping that in his mind, Shankaracharya wrote a commentary. People should not mislead. People should not mistake what is said in this Brahma Vidya. Otherwise, it's a great loss. That's why he wrote commentaries where that Brahma Tattvam, Brahma Vidya comes exactly, he comments. That's why it is very interesting to study Shankaracharya's commentaries. Because of that only we are able to understand exactly what Sanath Sujata want to communicate. So in these 6 chapters, 4 chapters we have to study. Among 4 chapters, 1 chapter we have completed. Now we are going to enter into 2nd chapter. Now first chapter, in this who are all coming now? The characters Vaishampayana, Dhritarashtra, Sanath Sujata. 3 characters. In between 3 of them dialogues. Vaishampayana Uvacha ani first. Vaishampayana taught to Janamejaya. The whole Mahabharata, Vaishampayana is talking to Janamejaya. In that Janamejaya Vaishampayana dialogue, this Dhritarashtra Sanath Sujata comes. In between that Vaishampayana Janamejaya only, again Sanjaya Uvacha, Dhritarashtra Uvacha, Arjuna Uvacha, Krishna Uvacha, Bhagavan Uvacha, all come. Main between Vaishampayana and Janamejaya. Na kadalo kada madri. Namakku theriyadu who is talking to whom. Bhagavad Gita also begins with what? Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yutsavaha. Vaishampayana kadiyadu adila. Janamejaya is not there. But Vaishampayana is telling about that Dhritarashtra asking Sanjaya like this, and Vaishampayana is telling to Janamejaya. Like that, here also Vaishampayana, one vakyam comes in the first chapter. Only one vakyam. Sanath Sujathiyam lo, first chapter lo, Vaishampayana has got one shloka. Dhritarashtra also has got only one shloka. First chapter lo. And Sanath Sujata has got 41 slokas. That means first chapter totally contains 43 slokas. I hope you may be remembering that last year's. If you remember, okay. If you don't remember also, okay. Then second chapter, what we are going to see here, here also there are no Vaishampayana Vakyas. Dhritarashtra has got 4 slokas. Dhritarashtra Vakyas are in 4 slokas. Sanath Sujata has got 47 slokas. His Vakyams come in 47 slokas. Totally 51 slokas we are going to see. That script in your hand contains 51 slokas. Third chapter also no Vaishampayana Vakyam. Dhritarashtra has got only one shloka Vakyam, and Sanath Sujata has got 23 Vakyas, 23 slokas. Sanath Sujata dialogue. In fourth chapter again, no Vaishampayana, no Dhritarashtra, only 31 slokas by Sanath Sujata only. Even Bhagavad Gita also, the most of the teaching only Bhagavan Uvacha. Arjuna has got only few slokas, no? Arjuna Uvacha. Similarly, whenever we are having a dialogue with a teacher, we should talk less. With this, why I am giving this calculation? There is no purpose of giving calculation. And 53 or 43, total slokas are 149. The 149 lo, who is having many slokas? The one who is revealing the truth must have many slokas. With this, what we have to learn? By knowing this number, what we have to learn? We should talk less. A student should not talk more. Student should listen more. To ask less, listen more. One student says, Swamini, you are not giving time at all to me. I want to ask you a question. Once in a while I give you a chance, ask a question. Half an hour he talked. Finally, I understood, Swamini, what you said, and I need to open my mouth at all. I have not yet started what? To clear na. That means what? Na? There is a lot of thing boiling inside. Something or the other I want to talk. That means no clarity what we are asking. What is the question exactly presented? Na? Again it starts again. And the question is not coming clearly out. The teacher cannot understand what is the doubt of the student. Such a student, if its mind is like that, no clarity in asking relevant point to point, exact question, what do you want? Question must be very brief and crisp. Give more time to the teacher if you are really interested. But some students, not you here, nobody, that student is not here, okay. Some students, they want to just show how much they know. It's not a question. This is called wasting the precious time of the teacher. That's why have a clear thinking. When that will come on, when I listen with an attentive mind, with the tivra jignasa, if I listen, naturally questions may not arise. If they arise also one or two, I ask exactly where I have to ask, what to ask. See how many slokas Dhritarashtra has got. Very few. How much Sanath Sujathiyam is revealing. That is also a dialogue form only. You see, this is dialogue. But real interested student, subjectly interested in that, he has to give more time to listen, not to talk. We lose our precious time. Okay, that's why we have to learn by seeing this number. Okay, now this is called a Smriti Prasthanam. This sloka is called, this text is called Smriti Prasthanam. Now with this background, we'll enter into the first shloka. We'll read. अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः धृतराष्ट्र उवाच कस्यैष मौनः कतरन्नु मौनम् प्रब्रूहि विद्वन्निह मौनभावम् मौनेन विद्वानुपयाति मौनम् कथं मुने मौनमिहाचरन्ति. So in the previous chapter, Sanath Sujathiyam has completed with Maunam. That Brahmashri is one who practice Maunam, he said. Who practice Maunam and attains Maunam, he said. Who practice Maunam and attains Maunam means what? Who practice Maunam, that speech at level, silence, Maunam. Literal meaning, common meaning is speech level, not speaking is called Maunam. Not talking or not speaking is called Maunam. Silence. By silence, that means not speaking, not talking, unnecessarily. Okay, not talking and not kashta maunam. Kashta maunam and total maunam. Not at all talking. That is kashta maunam. Here, not speaking means not talking anything which is not relevant unnecessarily. Maximum time this person is maintaining silence, not talking. Very, very few words will come. That too very important if necessary. After lot of scrutiny only this person will talk. No jokes, no comments, no complaints. No jokes, no comments, no complaints. Very serious. Very serious and serious in sadhana. Okay. Why? We have come to sadhana camp, no? In sadhana camp, we have to be very serious and not face is serious. Face must be smiling, okay? But sadhana must be serious. What is that sadhana? Maunam. Talk less. your sadhana begins. You need not do anything. The best sadhana is avoid sound pollution. Prevent sound pollution. This is the greatest, best, wonderful sadhana which gives immense benefit. If I violate this sadhana, this mauna sadhana, there is immense loss. There is immense loss if I violate this sadhana. If I follow this sadhana, there is immense benefit. Practice and see how much benefit you get. But very tough. The toughest sadhana. The toughest sadhana. We do 1 hour, we remember. After 1 hour, we will forget. 2-3 hours, we forget. After 1 day, we forget. Like this, it happens. By practicing mauna, you attain mauna means that attain mauna means called Brahman. Like Satyasya Satyam. Satyameva Jayate Nanratam and Mundakopanishad Vaisa. If a person speaks truth, he attains truth. Upanishad Satyasya Satyam. If you speak truth, Satya Bhashanam, if you practice, this person will attain definitely that Satyam which is Brahman. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. And the Satyam. That Satyam he can attain when he follow Satyam, the truth, speaking level. Like that, it is not said here. Just I am interpreting. Just like that, if I follow this maunam at speech level, I can attain that maunam. What is that maunam? Brahman. Brahman ke another name is called maunam. The one who follow the maunam speech level is called munihi. You all can become munis within 1 week. Muni anna not dadi wala, not kudime ella enda talamele. You need not wear any type of dress. You can become muni within 6 days. This is an opportunity. Muni means what? Muni means mun dhatu. Mun. Mun na avakhandane. Literal meaning is one who removes the hair from his head is called muni. Because removing the hair, no? Totally he removes the hair, no hair at all on the head. That is called munu dhatulandi vandadi. Mun avakhandane. Cutting the hair. Saloon shop ku pona, not summer cut, not any cinema actors style cut. Total cut. Why? Avakhandane muniki, in the muniki enna sambandhamanna philosophical meaning. The philosophical meaning is our head is compared to our mind. Mind is compared to our head. Just as there are so many hair on the head, similarly in the mind also there are so many thoughts. Sankalpa vikalpatmakam manaha. So you have to cut all the sankalpa vikalpatmakas and to do this or not to do this. So many resolutions. In the manasangara talamela. No? Manasangara talamela. The mind is compared to a head, just as there are so many hairs on the head. Manasukulla, so many thoughts. This or that. Edu pannanu? To do this or to do that. Confusion, oh confusion. Just as you remove the hair from your head, Muni, whether you remove or not, but remove the thoughts, real Muni you are. Real Muni. மேலேயுமே இங்கே கட் பண்ணிட்டான், இங்கே கட் பண்ணல. ஜட்டிலோ முண்டி லுஞ்சித கேஷான்னு சொல்லுவார். Some people jata, lot of them they grow it. Some people they cut totally. Have you cut your thoughts? which are unnecessary worldly thoughts. And that is the real mundanam. Not cutting outside. Generally, that's why sannyasis, they cut their hair. Generally, this is the significance. இதெல்லாம் கட் பண்ண டெய்லி ஒரு ஞாபகம் வரும், மனசுக்குள்ளே இருக்கிறது கட் பண்ணணும், ட்ரிம் பண்ணணும். ஃபஸ்ட்டு ட்ரிம்மிங், தென் ஸ்லோலி கட்டிங். லைக் தட் வி ஹாவ் டு டூ. தட் இஸ் கால்டு முனி அர்த்தம். முனேஹே பாவஹா மௌனம். From whose mind thoughts have subsided. There are no vulnerable thoughts are not there. Violent thoughts are not there. Disturbing thoughts are not there. Very calm and quiet he remains. That is called real maunam. Why? He establishes in Atma Swarupam. So he asks here 5 questions. That questions. Tape irukkaanu kekkuren. Alert, attentive. So what are the questions? Just I will give you. What is this Muni? Who is this Muni? What is this Maunam? First question he asks is, who is this Muni? To whom does this Maunam belong? And which of the above 2 are silence or Brahman is Maunam? Silence is Brahman. Brahman is Maunam or silence is Maunam? Which one is Maunam? Third question. Fourth question is, does a wise man attain Maunam or Brahman by observing Mauna? Fifth question, how does one practice Maunam in this world? These are the 5 questions. I explain the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.